Imagine this, you're walking through a beautiful orchard on a crisp morning. The sun has just risen, casting a golden glow over thousands of apple trees, their branches heavy with ripe, juicy fruit. The air is cool, and the sweet scent of fresh apples fills your senses. But what if I told you that behind this picture-perfect moment lies years of hard work, dedication, and scientific precision? Apples, one of the most loved and widely eaten fruits in the world, go through an incredible journey before they end up on your table. In this video, we'll take you behind the scenes to witness the hidden world of apple farming. You'll see how expert farmers use centuries-old techniques blended with modern technology to create the perfect apple. And by the end of this video, every time you take a bite of an apple, you'll appreciate the amazing journey that brought it to you. So, are you ready to experience the life of an apple? Let's get started. When we think about apples, we often think of the fruit itself. But few people ever consider the importance of the soil beneath the trees. Imagine standing in an orchard before any trees were ever planted. The land is bare and untouched, just waiting for life to take root. Farmers must carefully prepare the soil to create the perfect conditions for apple trees to thrive. The process begins with deep plowing, which allows the soil to breathe, creating space for the roots to spread out. Next, organic fertilizers, rich in minerals, are added to nourish the soil, ensuring the trees grow strong. But did you know that in ancient times, farmers didn't have modern soil testing equipment? Instead, they relied on generations of knowledge, observing which areas grew the healthiest plants and adjusting their methods through trial and error. Even today, experienced farmers still use their senses, touching the soil, smelling its richness, and even tasting tiny samples to ensure it has the right balance of nutrients. This is it, the moment every apple farmer waits for all year, harvest season. Imagine walking through an orchard at the peak of harvest. The air is filled with the sweet aroma of ripe apples. The trees are so heavy with fruit that their branches bend slightly under the weight. Farmers move swiftly, picking apples by hand while others operate high-tech machines that can shake trees gently, ensuring apples fall onto soft collection mats. Some of these machines can collect over 3 tons of apples per hour. That's the equivalent of picking more than 12,000 apples every 60 minutes. Did you know? In some parts of the world, apple picking is still done entirely by hand, following traditional methods passed down for generations. After being carefully harvested, apples don't go straight to the supermarket. Instead, they go through a meticulous sorting and packaging process to ensure that only the best apples make it to store shelves. Once the apples arrive at the processing plant, they go through multiple quality control steps. Step 1, Initial inspection. Workers manually inspect the apples, removing any that have bruises, deformities, or insect damage. Only the freshest and healthiest apples move forward. Step 2, washing and polishing. apples travel along a conveyor belt where they are washed with purified water to remove any dirt, pesticide residue, or bacteria. Then, they go through a polishing process, giving them that perfect shine you see in grocery stores. Step 3. Size and color sorting. High-tech AI-powered cameras and sensors analyze each apple, sorting them by size, weight, and color. Apples that are perfectly shaped and colored are packed for fresh markets, while those with minor blemishes are set aside for juice or cider production. Step 4. Packaging for transport. The selected apples are then carefully packed into boxes or crates, ensuring they are protected during transportation. Some apples are wrapped in protective foam nets, while others are stacked in temperature-controlled pallets for long-distance shipping. From here, they are loaded onto trucks, ships, and planes, traveling to supermarkets, grocery stores, and markets all over the world. Did you know? The journey of an apple from the farm to your hands can take as little as 48 hours in some cases. Modern logistics have revolutionized the speed at which fresh produce is delivered globally. At last, we've reached the final step in the journey of an apple, the moment when it arrives at your home, your table, or your favorite cafe. But did you know that different cultures enjoy apples in unique ways? Green apple in the United States, apples are synonymous with apple pie, a dessert so iconic that there's a saying, as American as apple pie. Apple picking is also a beloved autumn tradition, where families visit orchards to pick apples straight from the trees. Green apple in France. Apples are transformed into delicate pastries like tarte tatin, a delicious caramelized apple tart that originated in the 1880s. Green apple in Japan. Apples are prized for their perfect shape and sweetness. The famous Fuji apple is one of the most expensive apples in the world, often given as a luxurious gift. Green apple in Vietnam. Apples are often enjoyed fresh and crisp, but they are also used in herbal medicine for their cooling properties. No matter where you are in the world, apples are a fruit that connects us all, a simple yet remarkable gift from nature. So the next time you take a bite of an apple, think about the incredible journey it took to reach you. From the orchard, through meticulous care, across long distances, just to land in your hands. And with that, we end our journey. But this is just the beginning of many more incredible farming stories to come. And that's the incredible journey of apples, from the orchard to your table. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like this video, comment your favorite way to enjoy apples. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more amazing farming and food stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.